Hey everyone, so today we're going to be making a jerk vegan bowl, okay? I know it sounds kind of crazy, but trust me, it is so flavorful and good. So we have some vegan crumbles right over here. Then we're going to saute that down with some onions. We have our jerk seasoning blend that you can find in the descriptions. And also we're going to top that off with a little bit of fresh cilantro at the end. It's going to sit on a base of shredded cabbage, onions, garlic, and it's going to be oh so good. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to heat up our pan. I have a non-stick cast iron skillet right here. Add a little bit of oil to the bottom of the pan, and then we're going to add our garlic and our cabbage and our carrots to the pot. So where that's going, I'm going to grab my little spatula, add my garlic. There we go. This bad boy is going to start to get hot. I'm going to mix this up so it incorporates with the oil. You can start to hear it sizzle now. And that's what we want. I'm going to let this cook for a little bit, get a little bit more fragrant before we add the cabbage and the carrots. You want to make sure you stir so it doesn't burn. All right, so you can start smelling that garlic coming through. Let's add our cabbage. All right, and then we're gonna add our carrots. Just like that. Then we're gonna add a little salt and pepper. There we go. Now we're gonna give this a nice little mix. We wanna make sure everything is nice and incorporated. That garlic is off the bottom, is getting mixed with our cabbage. So with this right here, I use convenient items. I went to the grocery store and I bought a bag of shredded cabbage, angel hair. Super simple thing of shredded cabbage. No prep whatsoever. You just open the bag and you're ready to go. And this dish is really quick, really simple, and really easy. It's designed to get you in and out the kitchen, but packing a lot of flavor. So, like I said, I just bought the shredded cabbage, bought the shredded carrots, and now I'm ready to go. All right, once this starts to get a little mixed, I'm gonna add a little bit of water. That's gonna create some steam and help finish cooking the cabbage. Get this nice and mixed. You'll let this cook for another minute or two and you'll be ready to go. All right, so while that's going, I'm gonna grab my other pan, set it to the side because we're gonna swap, and then we're gonna do our vegan crumbles for this dish. As you start to see the cabbage starts to wilt, the carrot starts to get a little soft, everything is nice and incorporated, everything's fully cooked. I'm gonna remove it from the heat, and then add my other pan and let this kind of just stay in the pan, stay off to the side. We're gonna use this to plate our dish once it's finished. So we're gonna let this get hot for a little bit. And like I said, right over here, I have our nice vegan crumbles. I have our red onions. I have our cilantro. And then I also have our jerk seasoning. You can find the complete breakdown of the spices that go into this right in the description, okay? But that's packed with a little bit of cinnamon, cayenne, salt, dry parsley, thyme, you name it, that thing has it. All right, add a little bit of oil to the bottom of our pan. Then we're gonna go ahead and add our onions. There we go. We're gonna let that cook for a little bit. Let's mix this around a little bit. We'll let this cook for about 30 seconds before we add in our crumbles and our seasoning. So the crumbles are fully cooked, so you don't have to worry about cooking this all the way through. It just needs to be above 145 when you do for the finished product. All right, so our onions are starting to go. I'm gonna go ahead and add our beef crumbles to this. And let's go ahead and add our seasoning. If you don't like it too spicy, just add half the recommended amount of seasoning, and you can always add some more at the end once you taste it. Give this a nice little stir. All right. Once this is heated through and fully cooked, you're going to go ahead and add your cilantro. Give it a nice little mix, and you want to reserve some of your cilantro or you're going to garnish your plate with it. All right. All right, once everything is nice and done, you're going to cut it off. And now we're going to plate the dish. You're going to want to have 1 to 2 cups of the vegetables, and then you're going to have 1 cup of the vegan crumbles, okay? 1 cup of the vegan crumbles. I'm going to add my cabbage and carrots. We'll make a nice little nest. That protein is going to sit right in the middle of it, just like that. And that's my 1 to 2 cups. Take my spoon. Go ahead and grab some of these nice little vegan crumbles with the onions and the jerk and the cilantro. And now we're going to garnish it with a little bit more cilantro. There we go. So now we have a nice, quick, simple dish with cabbage, carrots, garlic as the base for the vegetables. Then we have our vegan crumbles sauteed with red onion, jerk seasoning, and finished with cilantro. A nice, quick, and simple meal, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen.